The Chateau d'Ameroy, The Mothers of Darkness, Episode 4. They say the castle taught its lessons slowly, not through words and not through visions, but through the quiet. By the time the girl who would become the Great Mother reached her 15th year, the assemblies had changed. The rituals were no longer simple lessons in symbolism and moon cycles. The elders had begun to sense something deeper, something stirring beneath the castle's foundations, and the girl felt it first. There were parts of the Chateau d'Ameroy that no one used anymore, corridors that led to nowhere, staircases that descended into cold, unfinished stone rooms that had been sealed long before any living member of the houses were born. The elders avoided them, the servants refused to clean them, and even the bravest guests walked past them quickly, as if afraid the shadows might reach out. But the Great Mother felt drawn to them, not by curiosity and not by fear, but by recognition. She said the air felt different there, thicker, warmer, almost like breath. She said the walls hummed faintly when she passed, and once, when she placed her hand on a sealed door, she whispered, "It's listening." The elders exchanged glances. The castle seemed to exhale. During the fourth winter assembly, the elders decided to test her intuition. They allowed her to walk the lower halls alone, something no girl had ever been permitted to do. She carried only a lantern, no guide, no escort, just the soft glow of flame and the sound of her own footsteps. The castle shifted around her. Hallways lengthened, doorways narrowed. The lantern flame bent toward certain passages as if pulled by an unseen draft. And then she found it, a door she had never seen, a door no blueprint mentioned, and a door the elders swore had not existed the year before. It was carved from dark wood, smooth as river stone, with no handle and no hinges. Only a single symbol marked its surface, a looping, spiraling shape that seemed to move when the lantern flickered. She touched it. The lantern went out. When the elders found her, she was standing in the dark, calm, her hand still resting on the door. She said she had heard something on the other side. It wasn't a voice and wasn't a whisper, but a slow, steady breath. It was as if something ancient was sleeping behind the wood, as if it had been waiting for her. The elders tried to open the door. It would not move. They tried to mark it on their maps. The ink refused to dry. They tried to return to it the next morning. The door was gone. Only the faint outline of where it had been remained, like a shadow burned into the stone. That night the Great Mother dreamed of the castle's foundations. She saw the staircase spiraling downward into darkness. She saw rooms that pulsed like living organs. She saw symbols carved into stone long before the castle was built. And she saw a figure. It wasn't human, and it wasn't spirit. It was something in between. It was just standing there in the deepest chamber, waiting for her. When she woke, the elders were already gathered around her bed. They had felt something too. The lamps in the gallery had burned blue through the night. The oak table had warmed as if touched by sunlight. And every mirror in the castle, it had fogged from the inside. The elders didn't speak of it openly. They didn't need to. The castle was waking, and it was waking for her. In the days that followed, the castle behaved strangely. You would see doors opened before she reached them. The air would shift when she entered a room, and the walls seemed to lean closer when she spoke. The other girls noticed. Some were fascinated, some were frightened, but all of them felt the same truth, settling all over the assembly. The Great Mother was no longer just a student. She was becoming part of the house's memory, part of its will, part of whatever slept beneath the stone. And the castle, the ancient, listening castle, had begun preparing her for something the elders had never dared to name, something that would change the Mother of Darkness forever. And we remember the castle is real. The legends are very loud, and the truth It's always waiting for us in the dark. Well, thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Mothers of Darkness. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, and follow for more stories.